Hi, and welcome to today's daily reading, which is the daily reading for so I'm showing the book before the date. The date is the 10th of July, and the reading is from The Soul's Companion by Tian, Dayton, Connecting with the Soul Through Daily Meditations. And it's titled The All Soul, The All Soul. Plotinus speaks of the individual soul as indivisible from the all soul. That is, each of us has encoded into our physical, emotional, and spiritual being the same stuff of soul contained within the very heart of God. In fact, we are that heart or that soul, one and the same. There is no moment in life when we are separate from soul. No place to go that is without the presence of soul. Soul is anywhere and everywhere. As I deepen my ability to sit quietly with myself, to be present in the here and now, I deepen my connection with my individual soul, which is one and the same with the universal soul or the all soul. I recognize the wisdom of the ancients as equally applicable today. The soul of the ancestors is my soul also. I am connected to history through spiritual energy. I trust that I am connected to divine energy from within. And then there's a little quote at the bottom from Tehi Hesi. I can't pronounce it, but there's a nice little quote at the bottom. A road that does not lead to other roads always has to be retraced unless the traveler chooses to rust at the end. To rust at the end of it? And it's not rest, it's definitely rust. We'll read it again. A road that does not lead to other roads always has to be retraced unless the traveler chooses to rust at the end of it. That's an interesting one for you to ponder and for me to ponder also. So the all soul, we're all part of the all soul. Our soul is part of the all soul. Or another way to say it is we're all part of God. We are God. We are the very heart of God, or the soul of God. I've spoken about this before. You know, the more I sit quietly with myself, the kind of deeper my connection is to myself. And in that connection to myself, I think there's the bigger connection to God. And it's an interesting place to be going, shall we say. It can be quite scary at times for me that I feel this bigger purpose in my life, you know, that I've chosen. It's not I've been given it, I've chosen it, I believe. I believe that before we are born, we kind of have assessed our previous lifetime, and then we come into this lifetime with certain goals, with certain aims, with certain choices that we've already pre-made. And you know, something that makes my life easier, and I share this with people who are struggling and who are open to this concept, is that we never choose anything for ourselves that we will not be able to deal with. You know, it might be right on the edge of what we can deal with, but when we chose it for ourselves, we knew that we could accomplish whatever it is that that difficulty is in our lifetimes, because the point of the lifetime is to grow. So if we just made it all easy peasy, there would not really be any growth for us, would there? So we give ourselves some challenges. And if you think about the fact that you chose your challenges for yourself because you knew you could get through them, doesn't that make life feel a bit easier, a bit more in control? That you know you can get through this because you just do. And even though it's really hard at the time. So that's just, you know, another little thing that I believe, because it makes my life easier. You know, when I'm in a really tricky situation, I think, what is it I'm supposed to be learning from this? You know, I've given myself this so that I can grow. How am I going to grow? How am I going to get through this? How am I going to be better at the end of this? So yes, we are an individual soul, but we are part of the all soul. So we are all God and we're all part of God. So I'll leave you with that because my 5 minutes are up, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye now. Bye.